Trust is extremely important because this is somebody's medicine. This is something that they're going to come in and get alleviation from their chronic pains or their post-traumatic stress or their anxieties that they deal with every single day. So it's really important to have a trustworthy source to go to because there's so much misinformation out there to where we have to do our best to combat that with valid information and facts.
You know, it's interesting. In California, we are very much into health. We're very much into organic foods. We spend a lot of time looking at the stores and trying to figure out the difference between organic, even fish, if it's wild, if it's sustainably caught. But yet when it comes to really a drug, when you're talking about something that is psychoactive, we spend less time wondering about what we're purchasing and more concern about the price. So I wonder sometimes why consumers aren't spending more time looking for and getting more educated to buy a compliant product. And if you look at the testing labels, they test for over 100 different chemicals and pesticides. And some of those chemicals and pesticides obviously are very bad for you. So in a combustible state, I think which most people don't know, you may have a product like Eagle 20 that is okay if you spray that on grapes. We can drink it all day long in wine, but once it becomes combustible, it turns to cyanide. So a lot of people that I talk to, especially parents who are concerned about youth and kids getting a hold of product in some way, shape, or form, I always tell them a reason to have legal product in legal stores is so we don't sell to minors and we sell legal product that's tested.
I think it's really hard in a lot of ways to differentiate between what's legal and what's illegal on social media, especially because we don't have the platforms really behind the legal dispensaries. But unfortunately, I think there's a lot of people who go on these different Instagrams and they see a great deal and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go there, and they're more focused in on what that really great deal is than on the fact that like this place is open really late. So that's kind of like an immediate note of like, oh, they're probably not legal.
It's nice to know that something's been tested, it's been licensed, it's been taxed. I think all of those things make for people to feel a little bit more reassured that their product is coming from somewhere safe and reputable. And also that the purchase of this product does help, support the community and, drug rehabilitation. You can see a lot of infrastructure projects that get funded with some of the taxes from this. So I think knowing that you are kind of a part of that system and the growth of it, at least in kind of the regulated and kind of legal side of things, I think really does give people a lot of kind of comfort to be able to come to a shop that they know where it came from, and they can go online and check to see if the license is legal. And I think there's a lot of reassurance in that. I think over the course of many years, we've been kind of put in a place where there's a lot of insecurities about where you get your products from. And since it's been medicine for such a long time, now we get to know where our medicine's coming from.